The first half of this most extraordinary Premier League campaign is completed tonight for both Leicester and Chelsea. Two rivals with real modern history go head-to-head at the King Power Stadium. Here is Maddison. He's looking to get the ball across. Oh, and the swing and a miss, and then eventually does come out and goes into the back of the net. Well, the strike eventually evades Mendy. Decent ball towards Castagna, come racing forward. He's got Vardy to his left-hand side. Tielemans up in support as well. Still Castagna. This is Maddison on his left foot. Oh, it's the top of the crossbar. Terrific hit. It's a 1-2. To get it forward. Pulisic goes down. Is that a penalty? Referee thinks about it and gives it.
There you see it, or upper shin. It's not his foot that makes the contact.
Oh,
that is outside.
It's outside. You're absolutely right. And he will make the run once again here. Oh, he lets it go, and eventually the shot goes in. Wonderfully taken. Maddison just caressing the ball into the net. Plenty in blue getting forward. One of them is Barnes. Back towards Justin. He's missed one opportunity. Doesn't take it on. Might get another one here. The turn finds the back of the net, but the offside flag is up. Old Brighton denied. Tielemans is calling for it. Here is Tielemans. The first touch is good. The second, well stopped. Mendy just spreads, and that left boot. Ziyech, low trajectory, big chance taken. However, the flag was up. The shoulder of Werner, it's the shoulder of Tielemans. He's offside by a whisker. And it's the Foxes who take flight here. Chelsea had plenty of the ball in the second half, but could not find a way through. It has finished. Leicester 2, Chelsea 0.
Disappointing result. What was your view of the performance?
Played poorly from the first moments, and when you concede early, it makes it a lot more difficult, clearly. The poor defending. Ball goes in off the post. Second one even worse for me. So two moments there that put you up against it, and the sharpness wasn't there. The lads clearly were not playing at our best at the minute. We were playing well a month ago. We're not playing well now, and we have to address that. Leicester are playing well and they beat us.
Is that kind of the blueprint that you're looking for? You see a team in Leicester who are full of form. That's where we were a few weeks ago. That's what we're going to try and get back to, I suppose.
Yeah, and those are the rules of football. I was saying we're 9 points behind Leicester now. We were 9 points behind them later on in the season last year. We finished above them, and that's football. Well, you know, you come to clubs, they're not so confident, and you're feeling good. You have a spring in your step. You get an early goal, you go ahead. We've been on that side of it, and when you're not, it's tougher. That's football. You can't have it all your own way, or have it with ease. Particularly if you're in a position that we're in now. We're not a team that's sitting at the top of the league with experience. We've been there before. We know how it rolls. No, we've got younger players. We've got newer players. So there's a good test for the squad at the minute.
Talk a lot about fine margins. 1 minute in the first half we think we've got a penalty, next it's a free kick, and then all of a sudden they're 2-0 up. Just seems like that kind of thing keeps happening to us.
We're in a moment where that happens, and you can't. It's hard to cry about it too much, because for me the only way you correct that is by working hard and digging in. You have to accept things like that in the moment. Unfortunately, I've seen penalties given on the edge of the box recently. Ours was right on the edge, on the line. I was disappointed it was overturned, but when you're losing today, and as I say, Leicester were better than us, it's not worth shouting from the rooftops about decisions.
You know very well from your playing days what a test of character it is for players when form dips like this. Do you see that character amongst the squad?
Yeah, I do, but some of it is forming, some of it is young players that haven't been here before. It's very easy for me to talk about my squads that I was in, or squads that came just after me, with robust players that have been there and done it before. It took this club, and I was there at the start of it, a while to work and to fight and to become a team that won Premier Leagues and won Champions Leagues. That was a long time in the making, and we're clearly not at that point in the curve. We're with players that are either were playing in the Championship a year or two ago, or playing in a different league. So it's tougher when it comes to that, but you have to take things on the chin. You have to stay positive. You have to work hard. It's exactly where the squad's at the minute.
Finally, we're at the halfway stage of the Premier League season now. You've been very consistent throughout in that you don't get too high with the high, don't get too low with the lows. We've seen, especially this season, with it being so condensed, things can turn around really quickly. That's what the belief's got to be.
It has to be that, and I'm disappointed. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a Chelsea person, no matter what. So I'm disappointed because I want this team to do well. I want the fans that are watching this or at home to be excited by the players that we have. Like we were a month ago, everyone was excited and in a positive direction. Now it feels very different, and I know how quickly football can change. change, as you say. So we're at a halfway stage where if we can put results together, and it takes work in training in the next 3 home games that we've got, the picture will change very quickly. It will change for us very quickly. But after the result like tonight, can't shout about that. We have to get our heads down and work.